Owens.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I am outraged. By the time people they want to calm it down.
Because no matter what, you didn't break no law.
I didn't break a law.
No,
I didn't break a law.
The bank shouldn't be a judge or jury on anything that's
But this is it's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. Social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. But it's basically like they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me. It's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. But it's basically like they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me. George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. It's a George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. You know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. He said a prayer for, 8 minutes. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But just out here, you know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up.
Black power, black people. Hey, this is Underground Warrior TV. Your first time coming into this particular channel. Please, man, subscribe to this channel. Mash up those likes, and share the video. Fam, I come to talk to y'all tonight. Especially you Kanye West fanatics. Especially you Kanye West yay fans. You feel what I'm saying? Once said by Malcolm X, there's no justice, freedom, and equality in a white man's government. In order for us as a people obtain freedom, us as a people, we got to take our freedom. As you can see, many years, black people have voted. We have a black caucus who's invisible to the needs of our people. Kanye West 2024. I can see this dude being propped up by the ruling class. This could be all an act. The act could have went too far as to single out a particular people, such as the Jews. But this is a calling from the conservative side for Kanye West to now come out and speak. This thing with George Floyd being hit with fentanyl, or he died of fentanyl, this is a Candace Owens rhetoric. Candace Owens do not speak for black people. She speaks for white supremacy. Kanye West is still gonna free his people, he say, through politics. Who did he marry? A white woman. He's been seen with other white women. Have Kanye West ever dated black women? So that should tell you where his head is at. How he gonna free his people? He keep bringing Larry Hoover's name up out of his mouth to appease us black people, to hook us black people, so hopefully they can use our vote to persuade us to do something for the conservative side. Conservative Democrat has never done nothing to enhance black people's welfare in this country. What is Kanye West up to? How many of you fools gonna fall for him like you fell for Obama? Obama was selected, never elected. He was selected to calm black people down and bring the gay agenda into policy. The first thing he did is mandate gay marriages. Did he do anything to alleviate black people economically, socially, politically, physically? Did he write into any law to protect black people from Dalen Roof? People like Dalen Roof, who went and killed 9 people in Carolina. Those people who died in the church, and law enforcement took Dalen Roof to Burger King after he massacred 9 church-going people. So this is the kind of country that we living in, and kind of world that we living in. They use black celebrities in general, to push agendas. What is Kanye West up to? He's not about revolution to put his people on top, because how come on his podcast, when he talk to people, the regular grassroots of our people, you can't tune in and ask him no question that you've been part of a podcast or his circle for 5 years? What kind of shit is that? You're not talking to the grassroots of people right now. How the hell you gonna run for president in 2024? All he gonna do, they gonna make leeway from Trump. All you so-called Kanye fans, you're gonna flip and go conservative. Kanye is not gonna win, but he's gonna endorse Trump with his votes, if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible, but I believe so. Kanye West still thinking like white people. Kanye West is telling the truth about a particular people. There's a lot of truths that he is spilling, but he's not telling on himself. Kanye, did you sacrifice your mom to get to where you at? Or did those people kill your mom after you said Bush don't care about black people? See, there's a lot of things that Kanye been knowing, now he's revealing. When it comes to the Jews and how they treat black people, he's right. And no one's paying attention to that. We're just paying attention to what George Floyd being killed by fentanyl. With Candace Owens is swinging for the Republican Party because the Republican Party don't want to defund the police. Candace Owens is pro-white supremacy. Just because she sleep with a white dick and have babies by a white man, you feel what I'm saying? That should show you that she's not down for black people. If Candace Owens can change herself white, she will bleach her skin tomorrow. She hate being black. Just like the woman who made the anti-black man video that I spoke on. Candace Owens is in that same boat. The black women with the Stockholm syndrome. They want to lay down with the enemy of their people. That's, to me, that is the most backstabbing thing a woman or a man can do. I know a lot of people will be upset when I say that. How can you lay down with the ancestors of the people who killed your people, enslaved your people, burnt black people at the stake, fed black babies to alligators? How can you be acquainted with the slave master's children who done this to you and haven't paid reparations for the torture and the pain they've inflicted upon our people? Kanye West, what is he up to? 2024 hat. He still think he can free black people through politics. This fucking government has to be tore down, dismantled. You have to start all over with justice, freedom, and equality. There's nothing good coming from a corrupt government such as the government of America. You will never free black people, Kanye, through the American politics. I don't care how many times we vote. Black people don't even use vote correctly. We don't stand together on nothing. You feel what I'm saying? How we gonna vote on something you just vote to be voting? We should get something for our vote. The Asians get something for their vote. The Mexicans get something for their vote. The Jews get something for their vote. But the black race don't get nothing. We just vote. And listen to people like Kanye. Because Kanye is telling the truth about things that some of us conscious people already knew. Now, I'm just graceful at the fact that Kanye West is now regurgitating some of the things that Minister Farrakhan, Stokely Carmichael, all the revolutionaries been saying about America. You know what I'm saying? Steve Coakley, rest in peace. Stokely Carmichael, A.K. Kwame Ture, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers who spoke, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm, all the brothers who spoke out, Farrakhan, everybody who spoke out, Umar Johnson, all the brothers been speaking out about white supremacy in the Jewish community, the entertainment business, how wicked it is, how they kill black men for catalogs, music catalogs. You don't believe that Prince was killed for his music catalog. Who got Prince estate? You don't believe that R. Kelly been set up because R. Kelly wanted his music catalog. He wanted his masters. He filed a lawsuit against the Sony music company. And all of a sudden, Sony is connected to the Life, what's the name of is it Lifetime, where they conducted the series on R. Kelly's life? Well, anyway, that TV station that aired that R. Kelly so-called film is owned by Sony Records. Sony paid these girls and paid these people to lock up R. Kelly. I know you don't believe it, but Kanye was touching on some of this wicked stuff that goes on in the entertainment business. You feel me? But don't follow that Negro. That Negro is trying to lead black people straight to hell. Remember, he told on Drink Champs or Champ Drinks, whatever that show that Nori has, Drink Champs. Remember, he told how the Clintons called Kim's sister Chloe, trying to get them to influence black people to take the COVID-19 shot. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say they use entertainers to push agendas. Negroes get mad when I say this. The media is full of dirty tricks. And y'all gotta watch Kanye. Kanye being counseled by a lot of people, but he's still allowed to get on platforms with Jews and still spit his side of the story. That should tell you something. They giving him a mic still to speak. They don't get a Minister Farrakhan no room to speak. Because you know why? Farrakhan not in bed with the Jewish community. Farrakhan's not in bed with the government, as some Negroes trying to say. Farrakhan exposed the wicked Jews, and the ADL got it out for Farrakhan. They hate Farrakhan. So anybody that ADL hates, I know that's a real revolutionary. That's a real revolutionary, because the ADL, Jewish people, do not like no one to expose them for their wickedness. They can expose everybody else, but don't expose them for their wickedness. We know they participated in the slave trade. There's a book out by the Nation of Islam, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. Jews participated in the slave trade. Don't you know? The cuffs, the shackles that were made during slavery were made by Jewish people. The harness your neck, that thing that harness your neck and shackles on your feet and handcuffs on your hands during slavery to hold you in slavery, bound you into slavery. Those particular items was made by the Jewish people. They still run the fucking judicial system today. And I bet you handcuffs are made by Jewish people. I bet you Jews make today's 2022 handcuffs for police department around the world. Some of the police in this country, especially LAPD, go to Jerusalem and learn how to kill black people with chokeholds. Learn different chokeholds procedures. This goes down behind the American people's back, but no one wants to talk about it. So Kanye West, what is he up to? You still trying to free people in a white man's political system that's been rigged against us? This is the same system that allows them to have presidents that were slave owners. Wasn't George Washington a slave owner? Thomas Jefferson a slave owner? It was at least about 12 presidents that were slave owners. This the same government has a mandate to depopulate black people. Go type up in your Google search Global 2000 Henry Kissinger up under the Nixon administration. Go look it up. Go look it up. They got a mandate to eliminate black people. This is called genetic survival. Kanye West is not breaking us off for real what's really going on. He's still trying to free black people in politics. Politics is not going to free black people. We got to get our own thing going. We got to unplug from this matrix if we want to do something for ourselves. You can't depend on a government who sets up your demise. They set up our demise. Didn't President Clinton pass a bill to incarcerate black people? 3-strike law in California. The mass incarceration bill that was penned and coined by your boy Joe Jim Crow Biden. Politics have never freed black people. Be careful of Kanye. He keep talking about what Candace Owens said about George Floyd. This is the first woman that took to social media to defend the cops who killed George Floyd. She called George Floyd despicable. Kanye West on Drink Champs talking about how the cop didn't kill George Floyd. We all seeing this, knee on this brother neck. You feel what I'm saying? He held him down there for a particular reason. That's to kill him. I believe it was premeditated. Anytime you put your knee in someone's back and neck, you cut the oxygen off. I noticed I've been beat up by the correctional facility guards, and that's what they did to me. Fuck is you talking about, Kanye? You regurgitating what a self-hatred space cadet retarded woman Candace Owens is saying. She's anti-black for real. She's the same sister who got harassed in high school in 2007 by white boys who threatened to kill her and have sexual intercourse with her dead corpse, called her all kind of niggers and threatened to kill her. She put a lawsuit against the school, Stanford School in Connecticut. Look it up. Candace Owens put a lawsuit. Her black father went to the school and they denounced to even try to help Candace Owens at white school. So Kansas had to file a lawsuit, and they won the lawsuit. It wasn't no black people that were harassing her. What made her love her enemies? I believe the white guys, because they had her phone number. I believe she liked it. One of the white guys, she exchanged phone numbers, but he called her on the phone and called her all kind of monkeys, all kind of niggers, threatened to kill her, had sexual contact with her body after she dead. The sick stuff the white people say and do. But she took it out on brothers. She took it out on the black community and went conservative. This is Stockholm Syndrome. So why is Kanye West listening to a woman who has Stockholm Syndrome? This is why I know this brother is misleading, gonna try to mislead black people in 2024. Right now, he's trying to be a distraction to try to get black people to vote for the Republican Party. I know what this chump is up to. White folks done called on him. He didn't went too far. Watch Kanye. I don't believe in politicians. I don't believe in entertainers. Whenever write a bill to help black people. I think Democrats and Republicans are the same people when it comes to addressing the problems of black people in this country. Everyone knows, even in God's eye, everyone knows that the government of America, the Arab community, the Jewish community, owe black people reparations. The Catholics have acknowledged their enslavement, their involvement in the enslavement of black people, but the Catholic Church has not went out of its way to pay reparations. You feel what I'm saying? The Catholic Church still paying out money to all the kids that they had sexual relationships with. They have raped a lot of kids. They paying the kids. You can pay the Africans because you did rape Africans. You killed Africans. You robbed Africans. So that is the dilemma of what I'm trying to say. You got to watch Kanye West. He still attaches himself to the Republican Party, Make America Great Again. You know Trump is a cold bona fide racist. The Proud Boys are racist. When you got these Negroes who be wearing these mega hats, who swinging for the conservative party, these Negroes have Stockholm Syndrome. When you got these entertainers all mad at Kanye because he said something about the Democrat, those niggas got Stockholm Syndrome. Democrat and Republican, fuck those celebrities that tell us to vote Democrat. Why vote Democrat? Why vote Republican? And neither one of the parties have done anything to help black people advance. So I don't give a damn about a Kanye West fan. Malcolm X said a long time ago, no entertainer wants freedom for black people. I don't trust Kanye West. But black people, yay, running for president. Watch how these black robots jump out here and start voting for this dude if he get a chance to run. If this dude get a chance to run for president after his anti-Semite or anti-Semitic, so-called anti-Semitic tweet or anti-Semitic rhetoric that's going on right now with Kanye West, it's not rhetoric, it's the truth. But if they let him run for president with no problem, they're not trying to be no obstruction or trying to stampede his seat for the president, then I know for a fact that this was staged by the ruling class to have Kanye speak the way he's speaking, because the ruling class is not stupid. They know a lot of us know about the music industry, the entertainment industry. They know we know that the police are ran by the Klan. We know that the government would never help black people. So they need another pawn to throw out there. They need another pawn. Kanye may be a pawn, So we got to look beyond Kanye and see what's really going on in the world. Out of nowhere, Kanye wears a White Lives Matter shirt with the John Paul II on front, the Pope on front of the shirt. We know the Pope, like I told y'all before, in the 80s, in the 90s, they made a apology to the world for the Catholics and Christians' involvement in the slave trade. I know a lot of Christians and Catholics hate to hear that their religion is that dirty. And he keep talking this Jesus stuff. Us in the conscious realm, we know that Jesus is really symbolic for 16 different saviors who lived before him, who went through the same transformation. So in my mind, Jesus didn't exist. You know, these stories are taken from Kemet. You know, with Isis, you know, being Aset, Haru being Osiris. This dude keep calling me. I'm making a video. Let me call you back. You know, Haru being Horus. You know, man, woman, child, the real Trinity. You know what I'm saying? Black people, watch Kanye West. I'm going to get this phone call because my brother keep calling me. Maybe something important. But mash up the likes, share the video. Peace.